For a minute. All right. Katie,
Hi.
how are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I decided to stop in today and check out the Montana Tech Highlands College open house for the trades programs, or the vocational part of the school. I am very excited about the future of it, just because they're starting to put more of an emphasis on it. There is a big trade skills gap right now in the nation, meaning that those people that are currently in the trades right now are getting ready to retire, and so they're needing somebody to step up and fill in the gap. And so I decided to talk to you because you recently got into the construction program here at Highlands College. And so I just want to share with the rest of Butte and anybody who might see this video where you came from in the beginning and how you ended up in this program. So do you want to tell me, first of all, what's your name?
Katelynn. And I started my college degree, I started my college career at North Campus at Montana Tech, and I was going for petroleum engineering. And after going through 3 semesters and over $10,000 worth of loans, realized that that engineering just wasn't for me, and I found out that the South Campus had a carpentry program and decided carpentry is what I needed. Carpentry is for me, not an engineering school.
So why did you get into the engineering program to begin with? Was it something you really wanted, or did you feel like maybe it was expected of you because that seems to be the thing to do now, is get into some sort of engineering program?
I think it was more that I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just picked any degree that I could to focus on instead of rather just picking one that I knew I wanted.
And do you like working with your hands? Is that part of the reason
I prefer working with my hands.
you got into the
sitting down, having to figure something out mathematically, certain equations. I'm not gonna remember that stuff 5-10 years down the road. I'm better off remembering something that I know I'm gonna use every day.
Yeah.
Not something I'm just gonna use when I'm out in the field or just in the office.
So what do you like? What are you looking forward to as far as when you graduate? What kind of career path are you taking with your construction degree?
What I'm looking at is when I graduate in the next 2 years, I'll have my bachelor's degree in construction management, and I'll go on from there. I'll start at the bare bottom and work my way up through construction and go on through the management portion and work my way up to having my own company, hopefully someday.
Excellent. So what would you say to encourage other young women that want to maybe make the same decision as you? I know it was probably difficult for you to go from the petroleum engineering course that you were starting to take, because parents are proud to say, yeah, my kid's an engineering student or whatever, and you kind of had to break that to them. What was that like? Was it disappointing to them? Did they understand that maybe you were following the path they were really meant to take? Or
I think they understood that I'm doing something that I love. I don't have to do something that I don't love. They know that I'm not going to sit and stick with something that I don't like. I'm going to go and find something that I love, and I think they want me to be happy. They don't want me to just sit down and be miserable the rest of my life with something that I don't want to do.
Yeah. And how would you tell a young lady right now who's maybe in high school who wants to plan to go into the trades, what kind of preparation do they need to have as far as knowing what they're going to get into?
All they really need is to know that this is what they want to do. You don't have to be overly prepared for. You don't need to know how to build something. You don't need to know how all the tools work. We're gonna teach you.
They're gonna learn that.
You'll learn. It's not a big deal. It's not hard. They'll teach you. They're gonna prepare you to do this. And if you want to go in the trades, go for it. Don't sit down and listen to other people tell you what they think you should do. Don't let them tell, you need to go into this, you need to go in that. No. Let you do what you think you need to do. And if you think construction's for you, go for it. It's fun. It's amazing. We have an amazing program down here. Not only are we in the classroom from 8 to 11 in the morning, we're out in the field. We're doing Habitat for Humanity, the carousel, the Sunshine Camp right now. We're actually out in the field applying the skills that we're learning in class now.
That's excellent. I like to hear that. All right. So I think that's all I had for you. Thank you very much for your time. I hope a lot of young ladies are looking at this and going, actually old ladies like me, because I am very interested in their program too, and hopefully maybe get into it. But do thank you for your time, Katie.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so that's it. We're going to go next to probably the automotive class and get some information there. So just stay tuned for that interview. Thanks.